Well, welcome back to Bourbon Riders. Today we're doing another brown bag challenge. My wife is going to try to beat me at my own game. What my game is? Figuring out what bourbon is underneath the bag. So my wife at random picks a bourbon, pours the glass, sets this up here. I have no idea what she's picked. There's only 3 rules for this challenge. 1, it has to be a bourbon. 2, it has to be something that has been opened. For example, this Russell's Reserve, I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to be doing a first pour video on that. And 3, it cannot be my favorite bourbon, which my wife knows is the Widow Jane Decadence. I can pick that up in a lineup with no problem. There's no challenge to that. So currently, the score is me 1, wife 0. Last time she almost got me with the Bib and Tucker. It was the only reason that I guessed it is because it is one of my go-to bourbons, my everyday bourbons, and you know I probably would pick it up out of a lineup of other ones because it has a kind of unique taste. The nose is pretty typical bourbon, but it does have a unique taste, and it's a very smooth bourbon. And certainly if you've not seen that brown bag challenge, go back, and because it was my first one and it might be pretty lame. All right, let's get started. All right. It doesn't have an unusual color. It is not a very oily bourbon. I've got some bourbons that really put some oil out there when you turn the glass. So, no clue yet. This is interesting. I've smelled this bourbon within the last few days. I didn't have it last night because I know what I drank last night. I drank Eagle Rare. I don't think this is Eagle Rare. It's got a very pronounced dark, fruity nose to it. Dark fruits like dark cherry, maybe some chocolate in there. I smell a little bit of oak, but the only bourbon I have that I really can tell the oak in it is the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. That's you can tell that when you smell that from the standard, from the regular Woodford Reserve. I got an idea what it might be, but I'm probably wrong. Let's taste it. Cheers. That's got some proof to it. A little bit of spice. I do taste the dark fruits like I smelled. Oh. It kind of smells like the Davidson's Reserve, but it doesn't taste like the Davidson's Reserve. And I'd almost say it's above regular proof, maybe 100 proof or more. Oh, this one may stump me. I think that's got some proof. I think that's 100 or above, which limits the amount of bourbons, because most of my bourbons are 90, 92, 93. What do I have that has this much taste and it's 100. Well, it wouldn't be the Old Forester. The Old Forester 1910. 1920 has that proof, but not the 1910. It's not as smooth as the Bib and Tucker, and I don't think she tried to give me. There's no rule against trying to mess me up by putting the same one out there a second time. That'd be a good ploy. That'd be a good trick, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm getting too many bourbons now because now I'm going through the names thinking like, nah, nope, nope, nope. It's not a high enough proof to be the Eagle Rare or the Buffalo Trace. I don't think it's either of the Woodfords because that there again is a lower proof. I do have a few hundreds, and I'm having to think about what they are now. Oh my Lord. Well, we know it's not the Whistle Pig because the Whistle Pig's sitting right here. She didn't pull that. These are unopened, so it could be one of the open versions of that. Nothing really on the shelf that it could be. Oh Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. She may have me on this one. I'm going to go back. I haven't tasted the Davidsons in a while. And the Davidsons is just over 100 proof. Davidson's Reserve, a single barrel. It's got some bold flavors, and I remember it had some pretty strong notes. I remember when I smelled it before, it had the aroma strong like the Old Forester 1910. She may have me on this one. So, I'm going to take a little sip of water. You know, last time I wasn't too sure it was the Bib and Tucker. In the end, I couldn't think of anything else it was, so it was a process of elimination. I've got a couple more bourbons now, so it's getting harder. This is going to get harder as it goes along, and I may be starting to lose big time. One more try. A little bit of spice, dark fruits. I wouldn't say it's a real old bourbon. I've got a few 10 years, but I don't think it's real young either. So that Davidson's I think is 6 years. I'll have to look that up. It could be 1910. It just doesn't seem like the proof. Of course, this is the first whiskey I've had today, so you know sometimes that first taste throws you off. I cheated a little bit. I said that was my last taste, and I just took another one. I'm still going with a higher proof, so. I'm saying this is Davidson Reserve single barrel. It was a store pick at the wine store up in Roswell. It was in, I seem to remember, it was probably around $40, maybe a little bit more. It's a good bourbon. So I'm going to go with Davidson's Reserve. Are you ready for the reveal? Fireworks, please. Holy shit, was I wrong. I'm going to have to bleep that out. Boy, was I so wrong on this. What? I didn't smell the oak. Remember I said I would recognize that. I didn't pick it up as a Woodford Reserve because normally my Woodford Reserve is kind of close in taste to the Buffalo Trace. Sometimes I can mix and match them and hardly tell them apart. It's been a good while since I've had this. And you know what? It's actually better than I remember. And the fact that I did not pick up in the nose or the palate the double oaked, that threw me off. Now let's, it's double oaked. It's 45.2 APV. So it's, really only about, what's that, about 90 and change. I really thought it was stronger. I'm going to go back and start sipping this again because she got me on this one. So the series is tied 1-1. We'll see who gets the home field advantage next time. If you liked the video, we're going to have a lot more of these brown bag challenges. We've got our first pour series. Say that 3 times real fast. Going on. We're going to do our Russell's Reserve on our next first pour, and we've got the In Hunt of the Unicorn series that we'll be posting probably by the end of the weekend, where we hunt down unicorns. And we do that on the bike. I mean, we are bourbon riders after all. So, thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time. I'm going to have to bleep that out.